Mr. Steiner, what are the chances that the global potash industry may see record sales already this year?
Well, we assume that in 2010, and I need to get back to that, we will have about 57 million tons of potash sales around the world. And since we are convinced that there is other and higher demand for the time being in 2011, there might be a chance, and our figure is between 57 and 60 million. So if we would narrow the 60 million tons level, then we would have a record year in 2011. But we are already in March, but only in March, and we need to see the outcome of the spring application. And then I think we have a better basis to continue with our assumptions.
If not this year, then next year we'll definitely see a new record?
Under normal circumstances, we should have a growth rate between 3 and 5%, and that means 1 million, 2 million tons per year. And sooner or later, we will then be on record level.
To keep up with increasing demand for potash, are you currently considering further greenfield expansion beyond your Potash 1 acquisition?
We have acquired the company. We are in the process of doing the squeeze out. We will do the first measures to increase the possibility to have infrastructure there, and we will start the building up of the plant in 2011. This will occupy a lot of forces, and this is where we concentrate on. We have, on the other hand, only started with that small legacy area within a vast volume of land which we have under contract, and we definitely will look after that where we can find new additional capacities or reserves, and then we will see what is going to happen. But today we are concentrating on the building up of the first stage of Potash 1.
So in terms of a medium-term outlook, it is safe to assume if you're looking at further greenfield, you'll be looking at within the rights that you've already acquired.
We own the rights, and therefore it's quite natural that we look first there and see which chances we will have from that, and then things will continue and will develop.
There are developments in the nitrogen fertilizer business as announced by your supplier BASF. Do you consider nitrogen fertilizer a core business at K+S?
It's still a core business within K+S, since we have a contractual relation with BASF that has a lifetime up to the end of 2014. Of course, we need now to evaluate and to see what consequences arises from the announcement of BASF to offer their Antwerp plant and their participation in Pegra for sale. As long as our contracts are valid, we are in the business.
But what's beyond 2014, that would be a different question then?
It has always been a question because the contractual link between K+S and BASF has that extension up to the end of 2014, and therefore we have always seen that there is an issue, a task for us to see what we should do beyond 2014. We had a very good relation with BASF so far, and we would be happy to continue that, but we need to analyze everything, and we will then come out with our reaction if we have gained ground.
It seems pretty straightforward to assume that BASF, once they have sold these assets, will also make efforts to sell their remaining stake in K+S, which is a bit more than 10%. Is there anything that worries you? Would you prepare possibly for taking maybe parts of those shares? Because it always fires up the discussion about a possible takeover.
We have always had a good relation with BASF, and we hope that this will continue. But the decision about the remaining lifetime of the shares within BASF is their decision, and therefore you should ask them.
But you could prepare your shareholders by them granting you the allowance to possibly purchase a stake or shares. You could prepare your shareholders for that scenario.
Legally, this is possible, but with view to more or less the treatment, an equal treatment of all shareholders, such a thing needs to be analyzed very thoroughly.
You are in the process of selling your Compo unit. Can you tell us last year's 2010 sales and earnings for Compo, or is that only for interested parties to hear?
This is for interested parties. We have a volume of sales in our nitrogen business. We have also the results, the EBIT1 for the entire nitrogen business, and this is more or less what we have communicated, and this is it.
2011 will be what kind of year for K+S?
2010 was a good year. Some might say it was a very good year. We have the ambition to be better off, so it should be better than good.